So hi guys, it's Yianni and welcome back to another house update. Last time we done a house update, I shot it with Daniel and people were like, oh, it's a little bit frosty, and you two were a bit like, ooh, not really, but I thought I'd just shoot a house update on my own. Yeah, that's it. What can I say to you?
Ah, look what it is.
Let's address the frostiness first of all. So I don't know if you read any of the comments on the last time we done a house update. Daniel looks very fed up. Daniel looks really pissed off. Daniel looks really angry. Friendship is really coming to like a head now. Did you see Daniel's face and his posture and his demeanor? I think we should address that. You've been doing my house for how long?
About 2 months.
No, what do you mean 2 months? Yeah, about 2 months. About a year.
This is the quickest build ever.
I was going to say a year. And in all fairness, and we'll be honest with you guys, have you and me had a crossword or an argument in a year to do with the house?
Once.
Did we?
Yeah, once.
Oh no.
No, let me tell the story.
Tell the story. This was about a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago. Yan came to the house and Bartek had to come to the yard to fix something, and he got stuck because something happened and then he couldn't leave. And Yan came here and one person wasn't here when he got here. He called me and he went, bro, man, you know I'm trying to get my house done. Where's Bartek? And I was like, he's on the way, bruv. He's just running late. Yeah, but he's not here. 1 hour later. Oh, Yan, audio-visual wise, yeah, we've just done a deal with HiLife. There's a delivery coming to your house from HiLife. All sorted. HiLife have sorted it out. And do you know what, Yan? All the YIANNIMIZE customers are going to get discount from Samsung through HiLife. Just sorted that out, Yan.
Yeah. To be fair, you delivered. But I'm just going to tell that story slightly differently though, yeah? He was supposed to be here at 10 a.m. When I rang Daniel, it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it wasn't, he's an hour late, he was a day late. So let's not get it twisted. And Bartek is like one of the most valuable people at the house. But no, to be fair, that wasn't an argument. I was just like, bruv, where is he? And he was like, he's not there yet. And I'm like, well, I need him here. And he was like, okay then. So that was like, we can call that an argument.
But in all seriousness, Yan is a very easy client. Here's your option A or option B, do this one. And generally, he goes for the option which is best for the house. That's why I keep saying it's going to be the best house ever. I've said, Yan, we got to pile the extension. Just do it. Yan, when we're doing your screed, I can use a 4-to-1 mix or I can use a 5-to-1 mix. The 4-to-1 has got more cement. It's a lot stronger. What do you want to use? He uses the stronger one. Yan, when I'm doing your pipe work, should I use plastic or should I use copper? Copper takes longer, costs more money. Copper is better. Go old school, go copper. Even if it's a more expensive option, he goes for the better option. He hasn't been a nightmare. But I understand his frustrations when he wants to move in, and a lot of the time he controls himself. I feel sorry for the people at YIANNIMIZE. He probably leaves here and goes there and goes,
on the way here, I spoke to Gus, and Gus was like, but you two have both got the same goal.
Yeah.
Daniel wants to do the best job because people are going to see the house and its recommendation, and you're going to want the best job because it's your house. Also, another comment, I never shout out Daniel or Ashville. I never promote them. They're on the house update with me. What? I walk around. I walk around.
As Ronaldo would say.
That was great. He's wearing his QPR socks, by the way. That worked out really well. But I don't understand that.
In case you didn't know.
He sponsors QPR. Check that video out. It's actually a very good video, to be fair.
Ashville sponsor.
Front shirt sponsor and back shirt sponsor.
So I'm wearing my football socks and Yan is wearing his basketball trainers because we both play sports. And this man over here is about to go on motocross in his motorcycle boots. So we're very confused over here. What's going on?
Yeah, they say I never share Ashville. He's in every house update. Ashville's always mentioned or spoke about. Plus, he's Daniel from Ashville. What do you want from my life? And you know, one of the other comments here that really made me laugh is when Yan was shouting out like the subcontractors, Daniel looked really pissed off. Why would he look really pissed off? I don't get it. But as I said, I had a laugh reading the comments. Keep the comments coming, but don't get it twisted. Me and Daniel have known each other. When people, do you know what? On the screen right now, check this out. Look at a couple of these pictures. That's how far back. That's how far back me and the supermodel go. Okay.
A supermodel, you're a cheat. Back in the day when I had an 8-pack, and I was a model for about 2 months. Yeah, Yianni was my
End
agent.
ups, end ups.
Yianni was my agent.
In bed with Elisa. Oh, I see that.
That was a music video.
Me and Daniel go back. So it's not like a couple of year friendship and it can be Frosty. It ain't that kind of party.
Just to shout out, if you remember, if you click on Yianni's video of when he lifted the pool over the house, special shout out to City Lifting, because City Lifting were at a massive event the other day and I got calls because they were playing your video on their main screen, on their showpiece.
Amazing.
So shout out to City Lifting, who did a great job when we lifted the pool, and they had a big exhibition showing their best cranes and everything they do, and they had the video playing in the background on their stand.
Why are you not shouting at Ashville?
Pardon?
Why are you only shouting at City Lifting? Why are you not shouting at Ashville?
Yeah, Ashville are rubbish,
were
man.
there as well, man. Should we show them the house? Oh, hold on. One more thing. What, you know, like Columbo. One more thing. We need to address another thing. People got upset that you said, I'm not showing anything of the house and I'm not going to show anything. That's not what he meant, okay? You're right there with your phone ringing here. It's very rude. Okay. Oh, look, it looks very frosty.
Mind how you talk to me. Mind how you
Don't
talk
tell
to
me
me.
what to do.
Mind how you talk to me. I'll be in the comments around. My man takes liberties when you know it, you know.
2 stone lighter though, yeah? 2 stone lighter.
Ever since this bro lost weight, he's been talking to me differently.
Oh yeah, so Daniel mentioned about we're not going to show the house. Of course we're going to show you the house.
I'm not going to show it on my channel.
It's going to be on my channel. I'm going to show you.
It's always about you.
We're going to show you as much as possible. Someone put typical Yianni does the build and doesn't show. What do you mean typical Yianni? Like I do this all the I do these builds all the time and I never show the end of the house. Anyway, I think we've addressed plenty for you guys. Shall we show them the house?
Let's show him the house.
No, let's not. I don't want to show you.
All right, cool. Let's go.
So you will see right about now this door being fitted. So it is front door day. Cerberus and the lovely Victoria is here. We spoke on the phone. A few people recommended you and said, listen, use them for the front door. And you are here and the guys are installing it right now. So now just quickly, Cerberus and this here, explain that to people at home. They don't know what that is.
Okay, so my dad is very into Greek mythology. So basically it's the 3-headed dog that looks after the gates of Hades. So it ties in very nicely with what it is that we do.
I think I'm going to get a 3-headed dog to look after this house for us. Maybe a 1-headed dog. So the guys have turned up today. Mm-hmm. We ordered this, a few months back.
Well, it's been pushed back like 3 times, so.
Yeah, so we'd ordered it a long time ago, and obviously I said to them, please keep it there, keep it safe. We don't actually want it installed until very, very late. So they're going to install it today, and then my guys will cover it up, and we're just going to use the garage for now. Tell us a little bit about this door.
Yeah, of course. So many of our clients come to us because they don't want a conventional UPVC, composite, aluminium or solid wooden door. They want something that's going to be super secure, that's going to be completely bespoke, so any colour, any design, any size. So basically what we do is we help clients design their dream door whilst simultaneously providing them with the highest level of security.
And when you say security, so you're telling me someone couldn't just kick this door through?
No. I mean, even the police struggles too, so.
Oh, really? Hopefully the police won't be coming here. But this door, you're not kicking this front door through?
So it has a steel construction inside, and then we clad it in Medite Tricoya, so it looks very discreet. The doors weigh about 100 kilos, just one door leaf. So that set alone is about 250, probably 300 kilos.
And we've got it on a key and we've got it fingerprint as well.
Fingerprint scanner as well, so you can register up to 99 different fingerprints on there.
I don't think there's going to be that many people coming here, maybe like 3 or 4. Can the fingerprint scanner, because obviously it's electric and stuff, can that be bypassed in any way? Because I know everything can be tricked and things like that, but should I have gone with a fingerprint scanner rather than just a conventional key?
I think it's a brilliant idea because let's say if you get locked out, let's say Steph gets locked out and you don't want to come out and give the keys, obviously that is a perfect alternative to get really easy access. I mean, we've been going since 2009 and we have not had any issues with the fingerprint scanners. But then you also have a key just in case if there's a power cut or anything like that.
We've gone for like a satin black finish.
Yep, jet black.
Like a jet black, and we've got the glass across the top to bring a bit of light into the hallway. They're closing the door now.
Oh.
It's very silent, isn't it, as well? You know when you slam the doors, bang, it's like, it's lovely. What is that, velvet?
Yeah, we make it as easy as possible. So the doors come pre-painted, the locks are already on the door.
Victoria's very good on camera. I'll be honest, yeah. Like Elle's nodding as well. You like, and what I like is you're talking to me, and then you obviously throw back to the camera as well. Very professional. Have you done this before?
No,
Got a little
I
bit of TV
haven't.
background?
No, I don't. But yeah, a few of my friends said I should do TV, so maybe.
Carry yourself very well. But listen, we're really happy. Obviously, guys, Victoria's going to leave with the team, and then we're going to do a full check on the door once it's all done on the house update. But thank you so much. Thank you to your guys, and so far, so good. Very happy. But yeah, it's getting there. I've also sorted out what I'm doing to the front of the garden. Shout out Elite Pave, Manny, my guy. We've decided what we're going to do to the front, but he's going to come in and do the back first. Waiting for Resistance Spa to come in, finish the pool. You know what? Should we go from the front to the back?
Let's do it.
Are we jumping? Or are we just walking through? Or we
can go from the window to the wall. We can do it like that.
Let me know if you know that song. Shout out. Are we jumping? No.
Well, we're going from the window to the wall.
Window to the wall or to the wall?
Wall.
To the wall.
Am I closing this now? Because if I close this, we can't get back in.
Let's put these back up. Let's protect the door.
What's this called?
Plasterboard.
Oh, he don't know anything about building.
Oh, LSB, UBB, UTT.
Oh, he don't know anything
Why
about
Daniel only used that? He should have used this. It's insulation.
Ah, my shoulder.
Oh yeah, Daniel had an shoulder operation.
Ah.
Oh no, you okay, Daniel? Oh look, he has to show his war wound.
Ah. They had to reconstruct my shoulder, shave down some bone, double shot of cortisone, shave cartilage, suck a load of stuff out, and they had to manipulate this shoulder while I was under anaesthetic to do something to it, which I don't know what they did. I'm seeing the surgeon tomorrow.
What plasters you got? You got like kids plasters and stuff?
Yeah, I got like the elephant, and then and I got a lollipop as well.
Oh, the elephant. What about the?
Oh, the sun does hit it nice in the afternoon here.
So what you will see now is Type 1.
Yes.
Elite Pave came in, put Type 1 everywhere while we're waiting for Resistance Spas to come in to finish off the pool. So they're bringing the motors, the electrics, everything's got to be run to that corner over there. And then once that's done, Elite Pave are back. My boy Manny, shout out Manny. You know, I've got to give him credit where credit's due. They have been real professional. They're going to come in, they're going to lay all the paving, the fake grass. We need to put a pergola somewhere around here. But it's lovely that we get the sun on the back. The fencing is up. We've gone really, really high at the back. It does need a couple more coats. This is like the pool area, like toilet and changing area and stuff like that.
This is our third coat, and this here is our fourth coat. So,
oh, really?
Yep. So here we had render, then we had a top coat, then we have our third coat, and this is the top coat. So there's another coat on this, which is going to look like this. And if you have a look here, you'll see the fascia is complete. Now, to keep it simple for zero maintenance, we've gone for a plastic fascia. If you look very closely at this black plastic fascia, it has like a fake wood grain to look like it's timber, but it's not. Because with timber, every couple of years, you've got to sand it down, repaint it. And we know that Mr. Shalalambus wants zero maintenance, zero. He doesn't even have to cut the grass here. So we've gone for that finish, but this is looking great already.
Really, really pleased with it, actually. And I realised that was only going to be one coat away. I would have thought that was probably two away.
Yeah,
but
so there's another coat going on this, and this will match the colour.
And I understand from speaking to Hollywood, aka Dudek, he's going to go down slightly in here, so that way then when we put the shrubbery trees, whatever you want to call it,
the synthetic vegetation.
Synthetic vegetation.
Because none of it's going to be real. Zero maintenance.
So when you do look in, it'll actually look like the same colour as this, rather than looking in and be like, man, why didn't they do a finish in there? So, but it's actually quite cool. As I said, the fence is going to have probably another one or two coats, but it's very nice and high at the back. So we are enclosed in our area.
But it feels completely different with the higher fences, the quality of the fence, and now all the different greys are all coming together in the area.
What other stuff do you need to bring? So obviously we've got Type 1 everywhere.
We've got Type 1, once he's got the paving, I think he's going to need a bit of sharp sand.
Okay.
He's going to need a bit of sharp sand that he's just going to probably brush over the top. But he can go on top of this, and as Manny said, this is fantastic Type 1. 40 mil down to dust. The grading is superb. If anybody needs any aggregates there, aggregatesupplier.com, ashvilleaggregates.com.
Shout out Ashville.
ashvilleconcrete.com, all of the Ashvilles.
Shout out Ashville.
Nice.
Right, let's show them this area here. So next week, Resistance Spas are coming. They're coming in to actually, careful. They're going to come in, and this is where their what do you call it?
Plant room.
Plant room. Plant room's not for plants. okay? Yeah, so this is the plant room. They're gonna run everything through, then this will get removed. Do you know what, actually, guys? I need a cover. I did speak to a couple of people before I got ill about a month ago, but we need a cover for the pool.
A cover with some sort of structure in it, because God forbid, we don't want anyone to climb over the cover and the cover gives way and the cover then swamps people and holds them down into the water. So we need a cover with some sort of structure that we could take on and off, and it would be fantastic if we don't have to pick it up, if it could go into like sort of like a roller system and then go back.
But when I've spoken to people, the issue we've got is really this should have been sorted out before Manny comes in and does everything, because you could have mounted it and hid it in certain areas. I think we've gone past that now. So
It's not too late, I could do it here.
I think it is too late, because by the time you order it and get it in, I think I need to speak to people.
Oh, now you're trying to run the building side.
If you're a pool cover person, no? Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I mean,
Pool
yeah.
cover person.
And you don't mean a pool table, do you? You mean a swimming pool? Is this where Gus puts tumbleweeds and crickets?
Tumbleweeds going across.
The sound of crickets.
Yeah, that's not great, mate. That's not good. Shout out Ashville, by the way. Anyway, a pool cover guy that can come up, even if you know what, if it's a short-term fix and I can't put the electric pool for now and I just have to put panels down, just something that the kids can't fall in, just something secure. Anyway, let's continue on. But yeah, so next week this will be done and then Manny's team will be in. We've got cameras actually. I've got security cameras everywhere. There's 10 just on the back of the house, not including what Shebang are doing at the front. People loved it. I posted a picture of it and I put Shebang, yeah? The company's called Shebang, or The Whole Shebang. It's very clever, very clever. Shout out Lee Banks, The Whole Shebang. Their stuff's on their screen now. They are my security team. They've come in to sort out cameras and lasers and 24-hour monitoring systems and God knows what, because we need it, and you need to make sure the family are protected. But I'm working on a little something extra that coming soon. But we'll tell them about that later. Yeah.
Bro, if there's any more, no one can actually get in or leave the house ever.
We can't even get in the house.
We're gonna have to throw your food out of a plane in a parachute to land in your back garden. We've even got cameras watching the cameras.
Do you know what I need, Daniel? I need someone that can do the bars. So I need bars to go on the side of the house and on the top. We need to put bars.
Bruv, allow it, man. The house is safe. It's not
Bars.
Alcatraz, man.
Putting bars up, don't care. So as we're here, this is like the kitchen area. Big man!
What's up?
How are you?
Good.
Not long, soon you're going to leave me.
Why?
Because unless you're moving in with us. Fisher and Pie Cow, whatever you want to call it, have arrived.
Bang.
Shout out London windows, doors shut well. Yes, we've got the refrigerators, 1, 2, 3.
These fridges are exactly like our last encounter, Frosty.
Woo, very nice, very good, well done.
I'm here all week.
You're here a week, well done, good. I hope so, get the house done. So yeah, these have arrived, Fisher and Pie Cow. Did you see Jan throw a little dig at him? We are waiting for the kitchen to be fitted again. By the time, again, we do the next house up, the kitchen will be done. Shout out CKB. Their kitchen, to be fair to them, have been sitting there for ages. They were well ahead of the game. And they're like, Jan, we want to be the last people coming in because we don't want any mess, any dirt. We don't want to mess up the kitchen. So these will arrive first. And on Monday, they are in to do the kitchen, which is Steph's. She wants to make the best kitchen in the world. And I think she's done it.
We can't see it, but it's covered. The floor's tiled.
Oh,
yeah.
the whole
skirting.
downstairs.
Yes,
The whole
come on, man.
downstairs is tiled.
Everything is tiled, and in certain areas the skirting is on. You didn't see the doors or door frames or architrave. That's all on in this area. That wasn't on, Jan.
Shout out Moishi.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't on, bro. It wasn't on down here. 100%. We had these grey base coats weren't on the wall either. Tiles are down, large format, 1200 by 1200, very dark tile with a kind of speckle in it. The grouting and everything is done, but we cover it with the Corex because we don't want to get it any more dirty and we want to protect it. This protects from scratches and stuff like that. If you drop a sledgehammer from here, it is going to damage the tile, but we're being very careful at this point.
Say that again. If you drop a sledgehammer from here, this Corex will protect.
No, it won't protect.
Oh, I was going to say.
But it will protect it against.
Oh, look, it's Hollywood. Hollywood, show them your Hollywoods. Oh, look, here's one of the boys from Select. Select. It's not David, but it's the real boss. It's the real boss. How you getting on?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad, yeah? Oh, YK Sparks are in as well. Look, they're all here. They're all here. 1 second. Shout out Ashville. But anyway, YK Sparks come in. Jan has now sent the big dog. He sent the big. You know when you get to the stage where it's like I'm sending the big dogs in. The big dogs have arrived. Shout out Ashville. We got the garage over there. My fireplace is here. Waiting for the fireplace to be put into the wall, and then we've got a fireplace coming for the outside. Shout out Sean, Inspirational Fires. My man, you know he's flying now, yeah? I gave him a little shout out and he done a video for me and I stuck it on Instagram and it done 100,000 views. Sean is so busy, it's ridiculous. And it's great because obviously that's the whole idea of me trying to promote people, but he's flying, like flying.
I actually know another man that you've given out shout outs on Insta and now he's flying. Shout out Ashville.
Hey, no, don't shout Ashville, don't shout Ashville. No, don't shout Ashville.
I'll
never leave you again, but don't shout Ashville, don't shout Ashville.
I was actually talking about me.
I think we've shown them, this is like with the niches and the TV's gonna go here. We're waiting for Airwave to come in now. I think they're in next week.
If you have a look with these niches, you'll see some doors are about to go on, you see? Some doors are about to go on.
Bit of shadow gaps.
Look at that. Soft close.
Soft close. Shadow gap.
Shadow gap. What, round this? Yeah, it's going to be
Shadow
flush.
There's shadow at the bottom, at the bottom, at the bottom.
At the bottom where?
Shadow gap.
No, it's just flush. There's no, yeah, well, where's the shadow gap?
Oh, look, watch this. Watch this. Dudek! Dudek!
When you say watch this and you call my staff, that's not really watch this. You're meant to show me yourself.
Watch this. I'll show you.
But you're not showing me.
No, but I need to make sure that I'm not, like, you know when you say like he's pushing like I'm like dictating towards the jury, the judge, like, you know, I'm
Your Honour, he's leading the witness.
Leading the witness. That's the puppet.
When you shout out someone's name, if that's not leading the witness, then what is? Come Hollywood. Yes, of course.
Come Hollywood. Dudek, what is happening on the lower part of this area?
No, I'm talking about the door.
Yes, and I said on the floor.
No, I'm talking about the door.
To the wall, to the door.
What is happening with
What's
this?
happening on the floor here?
We're gonna have shadow gap.
Sorry.
So what's happening under the door?
What are we having?
What's happening?
Shadow gap.
Sorry. What are we having?
Shadow gap.
And say shout Ashville.
And where's the shadow gap going?
All the way.
Okay, along the floor. Okay. Now, I
Thanks,
opened
Dudek.
and closed
Been a pleasure.
this door. This door doesn't have a frame around it. It just closes flush with the wall. I don't count that as a shadow gap. It's just a door that doesn't have any architrave around
shadow
it.
gap all the way.
We are going to router it into the door and continue the shadow gap all the way down the
So
bottom.
we're going to router it into the door. Okay, that is a shadow gap if we router it into the door. That's
it.
fine.
Dudek,
But do you know why I don't know?
Does anyone need a new foreman? Because I think Dudek's just got fired.
Wait, hold on. No, do you know what this is? That's a prime example of when your client talks to your staff directly without you and adds more to the job. This is what we call a variation. It wasn't in the original scope of works. Anybody in construction knows exactly what I'm talking about. Nightmare clients. Big up Ashville.
This is my Frosty face. Shout Ashville. Right, okay. So, this is the man. This is the man. He won't be on camera. That's Bartush. He is the man. Bartush done a lot of stuff in his house. He was the guy that I was like, where are you, bro? You're supposed to be here at 10. He turned up at 3. This was the one.
That's the same day that he called me, and then I made the deal with HiLife that same day.
Shout out HiLife.
Cool. The same day.
Shout out HiLife.
20% discount.
Bartush, no
Samsung.
fee. No, I think we get a bit more.
Oh, really?
I think there's more discount. Yeah, it's on the screen right now. If you head over there with the discount code, it's actually more. It's actually crazy. To be fair, it's mad. I ain't gonna lie. That's a mad one.
Yes.
Oh, look, we have a water softener.
It's very dark here. Maybe you want to adjust the camera.
Oh, why is it because I've got a suntan? Look at me, you're so
Bruv,
racist.
you really don't look like you've got any suntan. Looks like he's been on holiday on a submarine.
Is that a good joke? Let me know if you thought that was a good joke.
Because it was a good joke. When a man goes on holiday, when a man disappears for a while and he comes back lighter than when he left, he went on holiday, but he went on holiday on a submarine. Anyway, here's a water softener
Water softener.
to soften the atmosphere here. Because you could cut it with a knife.
Oh, it's good. But does it keep it cool and keep it frosty?
Yes. This is our underfloor heating.
I know.
Underfloor heating.
We tested it. To be fair, we tested it before the tiles went down. A few little cracks here and there. Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. It's all fine now. Tiles are down. I'm sure we can show you in one of the rooms.
I'm so happy that we did the underfloor heating. That's another example of a conversation I had with Jan. If you go back to the beginning of this build, there was underfloor heating on the ground floor already, but when we tested it, there were patches of it that were working and parts that weren't working. And I said to Jan, I will leave it as it is, but you cannot blame me if it don't work. He said, rip it all up and do it properly. Thank goodness we did. Can you imagine if we left the original underfloor heating down and we got to this point and parts were warm and parts were cold? So thank goodness he took the professional advice that he received at the time from Ashville. It did cost him a lot more money.
From who? From who?
Ashville.
Ashville, okay, cool. This is cinema room. Dan Airwave is due here imminently to sort this room out. Actually, we didn't even show the 85-inch TVs over there. So there's two 85-inch TVs, one's going in this room, one's going in the other. Then we've got the cinema screen, projector, and the bridge will go over there. We've got like a bar area here. I'm waiting for the sofa to go here. I'm looking for some sort of table-ish rug, sort of such and such. We have tiled in this room. I know people are going to say, yeah, but the sound and it's going to echo and it's going to do this. And you know what? I wanted it tiled. I'll have a nice rug down here and I'll sacrifice the best sound on the planet for decent sound, which will have speakers behind there, speakers behind there. We've got control 4 as well. Don't think we've got control 4 in the ceiling as well. Yes. So control 4, the Ventaxia system.
Ventaxia system is in, the control 4 system is in. We have started fitting some of the control 4. Now Dan from Airwave was beginning to build your rack off-site. So he was building it off-site and putting it together, maybe able to share some of that footage with you. But not too much, because there's a separate video. And that's on my channel.
What channel's that?
Ashville.
That's it, racks on racks.
303,000 subs.
Jeez! Well, I've got like 120,000. Shout me out, man.
I would, but you haven't got a logo yet.
Don't need a logo. I've got a t-shirt that says no logo.
Oh, so basically, it's like the artist formerly known as Prince, basically.
The symbol.
Yeah, you can be the artist who formerly had a sign. Yeah, okay. All right, good. All right, I'll shout out then. Big up Yianni's personal channel. He doesn't have a logo. Give him a couple subs. He's about 120. We need to get him up a bit. And I started up with my Twitter as well. I messaged Jan on Sunday morning. I said, Jan, I'm going to give this Twitter a go. He followed me within 10 seconds. Nah.
Oh, look, I followed you, but we got a frosty relationship and I don't really like him. We're not really friends. But let's continue on anyway.
Are we finished in here or are you just walking out? Just out? Are we finished?
Well, yeah, because there's a lot more to come in this room. There's no point like overdoing it until Dan comes in. Got aircon there as well, but we'll talk about that later.
Just so you know, when you get over here, this is where one of his touchscreen panels is going to go on the wall. And intercom. Ah, look, at least somebody's shouting us out. Go on, step on it. That's what you've been doing the last episodes. Treading all over my legacy. Go on, do it. I know you want to. Do it. Do it.
I want to do that to you. Right, so this room here needs to be painted. To be fair, it's pretty much done. I think it's prepped, it's ready. Needs to be painted. I think actually the ceiling's been painted, the walls are having wallpaper.
Are we wallpapering in here?
Wallpapering in here.
Oh, the hallway is now painted.
Right, so we changed it. The whole hallway going all the way up to the top of the house was all going to be wallpaper. It's now been changed to paint. Spoke to Zivice, and between myself, the wife, and David from Select, we decided to paint.
It's actually going to speed things up a lot.
It will speed things up a lot because we actually do want to move in the near future. I was going to dig at Daniel, by the way. Shout out Ashville. Okay. Anyway, so this room, by the time, a lot of this stuff you'll see on the next video when I show them some more of the house, because I'm going to show you some more of the house. I am going to show you some more of the house. Tell them we're going to show them some more of the house.
We're going to show some more of the house on Yianni's channel.
But not all of it, and we're not going to really show anything because previously, loads of videos that I've always done.
What I meant
Hold on 1 second. Pull me up that comment. I need that comment, Ray. Ray, pull me up that comment. I mean, I know what you did. It's not. Like, you put it behind me like, oh, look. Oh. Like, you know the thing, kicked me. Here's some of the comments. Daniel looks really fed up in this video. You can tell now it's getting close to finishing. Yianni's getting hard work. Okay. You can see Daniel is fed up with Yianni's nonsense, and I think a lot of subscribers are as well. Daniel took on the build and put in a lot of resources and effort to get exposure. Now Yianni says he's not going to show the finish of the house. I never said that. Did I? Don't be a behind me. Notice he's plugged like 10 companies in this one video, but Daniel has done most of the work. Yianni's showing everyone what is really under his skin. It's a shame not to see the finished house, especially when viewers have invested in watching the full series. Daniel and his team have worked so hard, and it would also be great to showcase the final product. Great for his business.
Click, click, like.
And great for exposure. I hope Yianni changes his mind. Dr. Shireen, I haven't changed my mind. I am showing the house. Obviously, there's certain things that we will and we won't, but the majority of the house will be shown for you guys, because it would be a shame. Like, you've watched the whole series.
Switch.
And then...
Right. Let me address it. On my channel, I do some property showcases. Click here to watch one of those now. And whenever I do a property showcase, I show a floor plan and then I go through the house room by room. At Yianni's house, I'm not exactly going to show a floor plan and go through room by room because it's his privacy and everybody knows who he is. But generally, the properties that I show, nobody knows who lives there. They don't have a profile, so it doesn't really matter. And I do a walkthrough of the house room by room. Don't let it get you.
This is a great comment. This is a great, it's a great
But
comment.
hopefully you got my point.
You get the point. Check this one.
But definitely watch those videos. There's a Muse house in central London right next to Harley Street. There's a penthouse that costs £2 million on Marylebone High Street. Click here to watch those videos. Ashville channel.
Shout out Ashville. Check this comment. Notice how Daniel has stopped showing his house refurb on Weekly Ashville Weekly. Now that the work is almost done, Yianni has basically told him to go and do one, and he's calling shots, or doing what Steph told him to do, and he's had the upper hand. And most of the hard work, expensive work he's done, he's duped Dan into working for free, working at cost price, and he said he can't get exposure in return, but has now backtracked and told Dan no. I hope Dan and his team teach this user a lesson. Like, some comments, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Like, honestly. I get the impression Yianni's been a nightmare client. Now Daniel's had enough. Good Lord, so much black and grey. You'd think the house has been decorated and furnished for Batman.
It's not a bad shout.
I reckon it will date very quickly. The desire for black and grey seems to be a very British thing. It's like living your life in a monochrome house. Daniel's attention to detail, though, really is second to none. But I'm not sure it's fully appreciated by Yianni.
You can actually tell me now how much you appreciate.
Before I do that, let me just give you this last comment. Yeah, this is the best one. This is why YouTube is YouTube. No producer to pick up on the frostiness and lack of energy from Daniel. I bet it felt super awkward to film, but no one said anything. I think Dan is fed up of Yianni's BS now. Classic Yianni, show the whole build, make videos, make content, and ultimately make money, but then don't show the fans and the followers the final product. I'll finish it on that. Shout out Ashville.
You've clearly bothered him. The man's had not been well, so you can leave him alone now. We're good.
We're good. Anyway, right, let's go. Should we go upstairs?
He's got a sticker on his back. Film it.
Should we go upstairs?
Can do.
Yeah? So this is all been prepped and ready. Let's go see David. Oh, look, I didn't let you walk up first.
Age before beauty.
Oh, look, it's David. Let's talk to David. Hi, David. How are you?
Right, not bad.
This is David from Select. I'm seeing that the house looks like it's prepped, ready for you to paint top to bottom.
Is? Yeah.
It's a man, a few words.
He's a man of action. You know what it is? He's got so much stuff to cover before he actually does anything, because this man doesn't want to damage what we've done. So he spends half his life trying to cover everything up to then do his job. Then he has to uncover everything, but he's doing it the right way. Correct?
Correct. Yep.
Correct. So obviously you're getting all the ceilings and all the walls ready. We were going to wallpaper, but now we're painting.
Yep.
Obviously we've got the stairs to do as well.
Yep.
You are what, 4 weeks? I would say.
4 weeks. Yeah. 4 weeks.
4 weeks. How has it been for you doing this house?
Yeah, it's nice. Nice project to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice size. Nice. Colours are nice, so it makes a difference to everything being white.
Yeah.
So it's nice. Nice one.
See that?
It's because he's with a main contractor like Ashville. Shout out Ashville.
Shout out Ashville.
Ashville.
David, thank you, my brother. We'll see you in a bit, bro. Anyway, so we're continuing on.
Where are these TVs, bruv?
Where are the TVs? No, they're around. There's TVs. There's TVs everywhere. So there was 85. There was 2 TVs downstairs. The JTech boys are in. What's happening? We haven't seen these lot. We haven't seen these lot before. To be fair, they're coming in now. This is a walk-in wardrobe. You've lot have already done upstairs. Talk to me. What's going on in here? What's your name first of all?
My name's Paul.
Hi Paul. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, I'm Will.
Hi Will. Very polite. JTech shout. Very polite members of staff. Talk to me.
So yeah, we're just obviously going with the install of the wardrobes and that.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Knock it off, Will. Yeah, that's it.
I'll take this away from you.
Yeah, no. So going with the install of the units and that, and just basically getting them assembled, ready for the installation. So yeah. Just get it done.
You've built this off-site?
We haven't built it. It's been manufactured off-site, and that's been brought on. We're just doing the assembly to sort of remake it so it gets built, flat packed, delivered to site, we then reassemble, and this is what we're doing now, the fitting of it. So yeah. But yeah, no, it's pretty straightforward. The guys at JTech done a good job with this one, to be fair. So it's all gone together nice, and yeah, we're just getting it in. You know what I mean? Yeah, onwards and upwards, you know?
Onwards and upwards.
I like the way this man tried to carry on working, so I ain't got time for this nonsense. I like the way he did that. That's my type of guy. That's my type of guy there. I ain't got time for this filming. Carry on.
That's the bed. The bed's there. Shout out Lush Interiors, my guy. Abdul. Love Abdul. There is TVs. The TVs are not. I don't know where they are. There's about 10 TVs here.
It's easy to lose stuff in this house.
They're all at Dudek's house. Dudek's got a wall of TVs. There's TVs places.
You keep saying that. Where are they?
Oh, radiators. Oh, radiators.
You can see some radiators here, but when you go around the other rooms, you'll see that a lot of the rads are already in place already and connected. But we just keep them here bit by bit, day by day. That little bit more gets done, and we are nearing completion. It looks like it's starting to really look like a finished house.
If you look at the first video here, where Daniel came in and he likes to plant the first hammer, and at the start of the video, you think, yeah, the house is moving along quick, and it's so good that it just seems to be like, oh, okay, it's a year later. But I think a year is fair for this build. Joking aside, and I wanted it 6 months, or I think I wanted it to be in July, but realistically a year is probably a correct timescale for this build, for the size of the build, for what we did. It wasn't just an extension, it was the interior, internal walls, and pretty much we've done everything to a new house.
I'd like to say the extension he was talking about was 18 meters by 3 meters. Just so you know, while we're in here, we're not saying anything, but you can see the skirting is on, the base coat is on the walls, doors, door frames, architrave, absolutely everything is in place, ready for the final fitting of the rads, which is our second fix of plumbing. Everything is on track. Everyone is here working side by side.
But they're external contractors, Daniel, and you are Ashville, and I don't really should shout at external contractors because they're not Ashville, and then you get really upset. By the way, this is the theme of the whole video, yeah, and we'll run with this.
Actually, my shoulder injury as a result of the stress that Yianni has put on me through this build. Can you play some violin music here? The stress that Yianni... Actually, do you know what the surgeon said? He said, mate, have you been in a car crash? I was like, what, man? That's what your shoulder looks like. He said, like, you've been in a car crash.
Do you know why? Because you put a little kid on your shoulder and the guy tried to dunk over you and nearly wiped out the kid and yourself. Well, look at this right now. Did he jump him or did he try and wipe out Daniel and the poor kid?
It's not easy, man, because at this height, it's not easy to get over me.
Yeah, all I saw was your head.
Can we play a little game here?
Okay, let's play a game. Right. Shout Ashville.
Let's show the picture here of Yianni and I courtside doing the Jay-Z and P. Diddy courtside. Yeah. Can you caption this? We should go through the comments together and read them because I catch mad joke, yeah? Right, so, okay, and the prize will be, how about a tour of YIANNIMIZE and a tour of the Ashville yard, and I'll give them a go on a digger.
I'll tell you what, they're getting a lot for just a comment, but I'm pleased with that.
Give us the best caption for this picture.
And the best caption, we will put it onto the picture and we will post it.
Yeah, there's one of Jay-Z and Diddy courtside like this, and it says, he told her to unfollow me because he doesn't like me. I don't know either of them.
That's Daniel's favourite thing. So yeah, something along those lines, but obviously not along those lines, but you make it work. But yeah, come to YIANNIMIZE, come to Ashville and go on a digger.
Great, let's do it.
Great. But yeah, this is JTech's work. They're Mastics, obviously they're doing everything. So, but yeah, JTech are in. They're now starting to do some stuff. When you get like the finisher people in that are doing different quality levels of work, it's exciting. But once the painters are in, you know, it's serious.
Serious.
All right, why'd you shut the door? It's a noise.
To stop the noise.
Professional, you aren't you?
Now that I've got my own production team, I know the pros and cons. I know what we need to do. I know we don't want the light behind us. Don't say anything negative. They'll get it on camera. They'll turn on you.
You seem a little bit frosty. I'm not really funny. He came across a little bit rude there. I just want to put it out there. Like, he was a little bit rude and frosty.
You've always had Ashville's back, but now Ashville has your back.
Oh, my guy,
Ashville has your back.
Always had Ashville's back. Shout out Ashville. Okay. Oh, turn the lights out, 50p in the meter, I can't afford it. Oh, lights back on, 50p back in the meter. Shout out.
That's what I meant when I said Ashville had your back.
Hey! Okay. Right, there's not really much to show in it.
What are you talking about? Of course there's a lot to show. Doors are on, the skirting's on. There's a first coat on the wall. All the imperfections in the wall. There's filling, there's sanding. We've just got to close this off. We're ready for final coats. We're ready for the second fix here. What are you talking about?
As I said, there's nothing going on in this room, so let's go to the other room.
The floor is down. The floor's been covered. What are you talking about?
Right, so we're looking around for TVs. We found, I know where they are. So there's two 85-inch TVs here. One is going on this wall here, one is going on the cinema room, and there's also probably another 6 or 7 TVs somewhere around the house.
Yeah, so the whole house has Samsung TVs. Shout out to HiLife who sorted it out. And when I was trying to put the deal together with HiLife, we thought it would be great if everyone who watches the YIANNIMIZE channel, whenever you want to buy Samsung, you use this code, Gus, do what you do, show it on screen. You get discount when you're buying Samsung as well.
Yeah, no, to be fair, as I looked at it, I went online and I could see, and the discount I got was mad, so I was well pleased. A lot of people saying, why have you used Samsung? Why have you used this specific TV? Why have you used that? When you're using Control 4, you always look to see what will work best. We spoke to the team at Control 4. I spoke to the team that are working on the place here, and they were like, Jan, if you get these TVs, it's perfect.
And HiLife were very helpful because there's certain codes you need in the TV to control them from like from a third party, and they already provided all the codes and everything that we need. So these are going to be spot on. Samsung TVs always look great. In the past, there was a little bit of an issue with control, but all of that's been rectified now. Yeah. So shout out to HiLife. Yeah, and big up for sorting this out. I appreciate you looking after my boy and all the YIANNIMIZE
faithful. They have looked after me, and to be fair, thanks to them, thanks to Daniel for hooking up for me. Shout out Ashville. Hey, we've got a delivery. We've got Chris and Dudek. Oh, look, it's the team. Oh, look. Don't you need to go to the toilet? That's it. Go take that to the toilet and get some petrol as well. Go get some petrol. Petrol, people, petrol. Stop buying petrol unless you need it. If you've got like that much gap at the top, you don't need to put £15 in. Don't worry about it.
All right, I got 20,000 litres delivered at the yard of diesel today.
Oh, yeah, but you're running on red.
I don't need, no, why do I need to run on red? I got white diesel in the yard and red. I got both.
You got petrol?
No.
Doesn't help me, does it?
Well, it helps me.
Not me, though, does it?
It helps us. We all run on diesel.
Oh, see that.
But the Wraith is parked up because it's on empty. I can't drive the Wraith.
So you're calling, yeah?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm called. One of the cars is empty. I can't drive it, but it's not an essential vehicle. I can get around in my. If
I can't use my Jeep, I assume I can borrow one of your trucks.
No problem. No problem.
See that Hollywood? Show them Hollywood.
Yianni tends to drive my trucks on Carwell. While I run alongside them.
Why he runs?
That's another example of Yianni bullying me when he made me run alongside the lorry.
Matt Watson made you do that. Don't blame me.
You were an accomplice.
I was sitting there alongside him as his
Laughing
Cody.
hysterically.
Not hysterically. I was giggling a little bit. It was just like, it was quite. Did you see that video? Of course you did. You're the number one fan, Ashville fan, aren't you? Shout Ashville.
I was videoing YIANNIMIZE.
Oh, you see that? See? Oh, you see? There's the real Daniel. Do you see that? You can see. That's like, see, again, shouting out like an external company. He don't like it. You're right. You're right about that. He doesn't like it. You see Daniel's face. Okay, we're going to finish the video now.
Can do.
Leave it like that. You're like a pirate. I'd probably say there's, 2 more house updates?
Ooh, maybe one, bro.
Nah, because we've still got the front and the back that we need to show.
Yes, the front and the back, yes.
So I think there's going to be 2 more house updates, including, definitely. You're going to have a Control 4, which will go on his channel. You're going to have a proper cinema setup. You're going to have the front and rear for Elite Pave. There's definitely 2 more house updates for sure. And I'm going to show you as much as I possibly can.
Without a floor plan.
It won't be a full floor plan, and I'm not going to show you the front of the house, okay? But I will show you the paving as much as I can. I will show you the garden. We'll show you the cinema room and the TVs being fitted and some of the lights, and you're going to see some of the flooring and probably some of the furniture. So you're going to see pretty much 90% of the house, guys. So I'm not going to just tease you with everything and be like, no, sorry guys, not showing you, nothing else. Okay, so when am I moving in? 1st of November.
Talk over it so they can't hear.
We'll be in very, very soon. For myself, Mr. Hollywood, don't forget, shout out Ashville. My boy Daniel, my friend, have a look here. Look, we're friends. Look, look, friends. House update, friends. You look very frosty, your face. Honestly, I can't look at your face anymore without thinking it's frosty.
Bro, if I smiled anymore, my face would crack.
Yeah, but they're going to be like, oh, look at Daniel. He looks really, I tell you, that's a fake smile. He looked like really like Daniel was forcing him to smile because he's not big and 6'5", and I can force him to do stuff.
Like a clown, I put on a show. You know that song? I'm dying inside, and nobody knows it but me. And the comments. Do you remember that song?
I do. And on that bombshell, myself, Daniel, and Dudek will see you on the next house update. Take care, guys, and I still won't have a logo.
Are we walking off, yeah?